Right. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good
Okay. Can you see me and can I see you? Can you hear me as well?
Yes.
All right. Okay. My name is Zafar Iqbal. I'm just taking the student induction for today, Diploma in Business Management or Diploma in Business. Is this right? Are you here for the Diploma in Business Level 3?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And can you just introduce me to yourself, or who are you, please? And,
No. My name is Asma Hanum.
okay, Asma Khanam.
Yes.
And the other person, can I have your introduction, please, if you don't mind?
Sorry?
Who's the other person on the induction? Is there somebody else?
No.
All right. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the diploma in business. On today is Friday. On the 20. Today is Friday, 2nd of June, 2023. So this induction is about level 3 ATHE level 3 business studies. So let me tell you something about the course, the introduction. Then we'll talk about the ATHE. Then I'll talk about the aims of the qualification. Then what the progression is, how we deliver the course, the qualification structure, assessment. And if you have any questions, then you can ask me questions, and then I'll give you some contacts at the end. Okay. So
Yes.
let me tell you about the ATHE. Have you heard about ATHE institution? Have you heard of the awarding body called ATHE? ATHE, have you heard about it?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. So the ATHE is a global organization which is gives qualification, gives certificates, diplomas based in the UK. It's an international recognized body by Ofqual and provides a lot of different qualifications such as business management. It gives you qualifications in administrative management, law, computing, health, and other social care and religious studies. It gives you different levels of qualification from ranging from level 3 to level 7. And this diploma is Diploma in Business, ATHE level 3 Diploma in Business. And the qualification number is 601/6170/X. If you want to check it, if you want to look further into it, go to on ATHE website, www.athe.co.uk, and you can see different courses. You can see a lot of different courses offered by the organization, and you can check their credibility. You can see their courses. You can see the level and expectation a student can achieve or a student wants to go for. Different areas of qualification and different subjects. Okay. What are the aims of the qualification? The Diploma in Business qualification is a level 3, which is designed to provide learners like yourselves knowledge and understanding of different business subjects. It gives you knowledge and understanding of the development and the application of skills. It gives you knowledge and understanding of the application of knowledge to learn new skills, to learn about business, to put the business skills into practice. And in this way, you can achieve the qualification depending on your ability. People who want to go for this type of qualification will do so because it will develop their personality, it will give an opening to other avenues of knowledge and to further progress into other areas of business management courses and so on. Okay. So you enhance your learning. You enhance your learning by looking at these qualification subjects and applying these knowledge to your learning. That's the aim of the qualification. What are the progression routes for this qualification? Now, the progression routes for this qualification is that it leads on to level 4, specializing in other subject areas of business. For example, you can go for qualifications in marketing, you can go for finance, you can go qualification operations and leadership, or you can go for level 4 qualifications in business management, extended diploma, or go to university qualification. And if you want to go for a degree course, this will be eligible for your NT qualification. For a degree qualification, universities, it can provide you job employment opportunities in business. It will be helpful for you to know if you want to go for self-employment, if you want to set up your own business. This diploma will allow you to look into self-employment as well. It will give you some skills and some basic knowledge of the subject. Okay, so it depends on your intentions, what you want to do with the qualification. It depends on your ability to progress, what you anticipate yourself in X number of years to go, what you want to do with the qualification. There are a lot of opportunities for you to do that. Okay. How it will be delivered, how you're going to do it, how you're going to be participating. We will be delivering the course on a part-time basis by distance learning, which means by through the internet or through the distance learning mode. You have a computer at your end, we have a computer at our end, and somebody will give you lecture over the internet, and you have some materials through the Moodle. You enter the Moodle and you look at the qualifications, you look at the materials through the Moodle, and you do work according to your tutor's delivery, and lectures. You can work along with that through a distance learning program. What is the qualification structure? How is the qualification made up? It's made up of 4 compulsory units, and this is a 60 credit qualification, and you must achieve a pass in all 4 of these qualification subjects. Each subject is a level 3 qualification with a 15 credit. So 15 credit multiplied by 4 subjects will give you a 60 credit qualification. This will give you a level 3 qualification, a 60 credit level qualification. The 4 subjects are: number 1, how businesses operate. The second one is the marketing principles. The third one is academic research skills. And the 4th one is communication skills for business. Now, let me go through each of these subjects in detail as to what subjects or what topics you're going to study and what you're going to do. So the first one is business, how the business operates. The topics including the business environment. There is something called the business environment, where you look through different types of business ownerships, where we look at the business ownerships like sole trader, like a business partnership, like the limited companies, like cooperatives. Okay, so you look at the or internal environment of business or the external environment of business. Okay, so this is the topic that we study at business environment. The second topic you study in the business, how businesses operate, is look at the principles of accounting, for example, look at budget, profit and loss accounts, different terms and used in the principles of accounts. For example, why are they useful? What is accounting and who uses them? What are the disadvantages and who doesn't use them? How do you do accounts and who doesn't do accounts? And the main advantages and disadvantages of doing the budgets, profit loss account, and other aspects of accounting, their usefulness for the business. The third topic we study in this subject is like team development, managing teams. What are teams? Why are they useful? What's the advantage of working in teams? What is the disadvantage of working in teams? What is the theory behind the team development? How does the research apply to theories? How does the theory apply to practice, and so on? Okay. The fourth topic that we study is look at human resources. i.e. the motivation theory, we look at leadership styles, we look at the advantages of working, through these motivation theories and looking at why the application of theories are important. We look at different types of leadership styles. We look at different types of motivation styles and so on. And some aspects of working according to these motivation theories and why are they useful for workplace applications. Okay, and there are one or two other topics that we study when we are studying business operation. How does business operate? So that's the first subject that we study. How businesses operate is how businesses operate. They operate differently, but we need to study the topics that are relevant to how businesses operate. We said there are different topics, and this is the syllabus. This is the topic we cover through the syllabus. You need to be able to read some theories and put them in practice, and that will get you through the first subject of how the businesses operate. Okay, the second subject we study on the diploma is marketing principles and techniques. Okay, this is to do with marketing. This is to do with looking at what is marketing, why is it necessary, why is not necessary, what type of marketing businesses use these days. So the first thing we study on the marketing principles is about the principles of marketing. What is marketing? Looking at the market segmentation, looking at the types of marketing, looking at the functions of marketing. The second topic that you are expected to look into on this subject is about marketing techniques, marketing research. Okay, what is marketing research? What type of research techniques you use? We need to know if you're doing a research on this particular product, then you need to do something on collect the data, analyze the data, findings and conclusions and recommendations. So i.e. this is the tool that you can use, marketing research tool, which can be done by survey, which can be done by a questionnaire, which can be done by interviews. So you collect the data and apply your marketing research tools to find certain things about particular market. So you do this market research. This is very important for you or for anybody doing their marketing, implementation of marketing or launching new products into the market. They have to do some market research before they do anything. Okay. The third topic, or we study on the marketing principles, is about the e-marketing in organization. What's e-marketing? What are the advantages of e-marketing as opposed to traditional techniques? Use of social media, use of the internet, use of the e-platforms, use for the digital technologies used in marketing. And the fourth topic we study on the marketing principles is the marketing strategy. Look at the marketing mix, look at the 4 P's, 4 principles of marketing, or it's called 4 mix principles of marketing are, looking at the price, looking at the product, looking at the promotion, looking at the place. This is known as the marketing mix, or 4 P's of a marketing strategy. So in marketing principles, we study this marketing strategy as a subject, marketing strategy as a topic, and you need to be able to complete assignment on marketing principles, and you give it to an assessor. They assess it and look through it and make their decisions. Okay. Then you come up a third subject, which is the academic and research skills for business. Or for this is another topic that you must study, that you have to pass through in order to get a diploma. This is also a 15-credit subject, whereby you look into different types of academic research. You pick up a topic, you look up academic research, in terms of its usefulness to the literature, and you evaluate it. You look at the resources, you look at the references, you look at the different types of referencing used. So this subject will teach you how to use references like a Harvard-style reference, how to evaluate resources, how to look at different types of resources and evaluate them in terms of their credibility, in terms of their worthiness of being an academic literature or not. You look at into how to interview people, or you need to survey, for example. You need to understand how to research and look for different types of information. This academic research skills will teach you, will equip you with the right skills to do your research and to make some kind of reference list and citation list to carry out research information. Okay, and there are one or two other topics that you are going to study. These are just general topics that I'm giving you so that you know what you are letting yourself in for. Okay. Communication skills for business. This is the fourth topic. This is the fourth subject, in other words, in a suite of subjects that you must pass through in order to get a diploma. So the communication skills, what are the types of communication skills that we need in order to get through the diploma process? For example, there are personal communication skills, there are written communication, there is verbal communication, there's formal communication, there's type of informal qualification. So this subject is based on different types of communication principles, and it will teach you the usefulness of different types of communication to build up good communication style, good communication rapport, use of verbal communication, and make yourself available, or how to communicate with different people, for example, using a PowerPoint, or using a letter, or using an email. When you need to communicate to a different audience, we tell you which type of communication is going to go for which type of qualification, or which type of communication is good for or suitable for different type of audiences. Okay, you use different styles and methods for different people. You do use different professional appearance, how to look professionally, how to look differently in order to conduct some communication. So this it'll teach you about personal communication skills at workplace, verbal communication and written and PowerPoint communications and electronic qualification. All this communication is quite useful in workplace. The other thing, the subject will teach you about how to organize, communicate with informal or formal groups of communication. It will tell you what are the barriers to communication, what are the principles of good communication, what are the disadvantages of communication, what type of models are there, what type of communication systems you will use. So this subject will give you an overall picture of the communication skills that you need for different situations. Okay, so we've looked at 4 subjects for your qualification structure, right? And I explained to you that there are 4 subjects of 15 credits each, will give you a total of 60 credits to get your diploma, and you must pass all of these subjects to get a diploma. Okay, once you get the diploma level 3, then you can progress. As I explained earlier, you can progress onto a degree course, you can progress onto a workplace, you can go for a job, you can be equipped to go for self-employment, or you can open your what type of business you want, or whatever. So it can be used for further education, for self-development, for more qualification, and so on. Okay, it depends on the individual needs. How are these subjects? How are these subject assessed? We assess each subject by you submitting an assignment, whereby we set up an assignment and you write up with the help of your tutors, whether you are on the right line or whether you are on the wrong line. You ask the tutors to look at your work and they'll guide you properly, and they'll assess your work and they'll decide whether you have passed or whether you have failed through the particular piece of assignment. Now, assignment is a piece of writing that you do on your own, and somebody, a teacher or a tutor, will look at it and decide whether it's a pass or a fail. Now, the board doesn't set you the assignment. They can ask the tutors to assess, and they'll ask the tutors to set these assignments, and the tutors will assess them. Then they will go through verification. Somebody else, a second person, will look at it and verify it, and then your result will be communicated to you, whether a pass or a fail, right? And this is where you get your final results after it's after your qualification, after your subject, after your work has been verified by an internal verifier, and they are the people who endorse the pass or a fail. Okay. In order to pass, you must complete all the learning outcomes in all the assessment criteria, and you will meet those standards. Then you will be available. Then you can claim your diploma question. Okay. So at the end, is there anything that you want to ask me? Is there, if you got any questions, please let me know.
No, it's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. So do you have any questions? So what I've done is I've explained to you
No,
the level 3.
I'm understand all the.
Go on.
I understand.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, right. So so what I've done is I explained you briefly the 4 subjects and told you what topics and what are the requirements of the diploma. And you must complete all these 4 topics in order to get a diploma, which is a 60 credit diploma. And you can use that to go for further education or for your own employment or for your own development or for your self-employment, whatever you want to do, you can use that. Okay.
Okay.
So do you anything that you are not clear about, anything that you are not sure about, what the qualification is, what level it is, and why you want to do it, or anything that you need to ask me or you want to ask me? Okay. So
Yes.
if you have any other questions, or if you don't want to ask any questions of me, you can always write in to different people and asking for different replies or to different questions. So there are people who can answer your question. There is Mr. Zafar at ukversity.co.uk. There is Anjum, there is Shazia, there is an administrator, which is called Jeel, ukversity.co.uk. There is finance, Mr. Upindra, if you have any problem with the finance, or if you have anything to do with money problems or issues with the finances, which is very important. Okay, if you have any issues with IT, for example, uploading of your learning materials onto the Moodle, or if you have any issues with your IT materials in the Moodle, if you can't access your learning materials in the Moodle, then you can always email to Victor at ukversity, or you can phone the main university or main college helpline, which is 00447904266921 or 00441612734745, and there'll be always somebody who'll help you. Then if you're still not satisfied, you can maybe email at admin@ukversity.co.uk. Okay, or go through the website, and through the website there is a web page. There is always 24-hour help on the WhatsApp as well. Okay, so what we try to do is give you a quick run over of what a level 3 qualification is, what it can do for you, and its usefulness. Okay, so may I ask you, are you intending to enroll on the course, or what's the purpose of your inquiry, or what's the purpose of you coming onto the course? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, what's the purpose of coming onto the course? Who's intending to come onto the course? Who wants to gain an entry onto the course?
Business. Sorry?
Sorry?
Lane business.
Right. So who is this course for?
Me.
Is it for yourself?
Yes.
Right. So what qualifications do you have? Do you have any other qualifications for the course, or you just want to come for the qualification for what purpose?
Sorry? Sorry, no, yeah.
Sorry?
Sorry, again, please.
Why do you want to come onto the course? What's the reason? What are you doing? What are you going to do with this course?
To business course.
Right. Okay. So yes, is it for yourself? Is it
Yes.
for Asma?
Yes, yes.
Right. Okay. All right. Do you want to ask me any question?
No, thank you.
You understand the basic logic of the course?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So you intending to apply for the course?
Yes, please.
All right. Okay. Right. If you don't have any other questions, then I think I will close this session, because I've think about the induction. I've told you about if you want to enroll, then you can phone the ukversity number and take it from there.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.